パイダーマン、とうとうお前の正体がバレる日が来たね。
What's up guys, Omni here. You guys know how it goes, another day, another video. Last night I tweeted I sleep. What recent news, topics, tweets, videos you want me to talk about tomorrow? Hey guys, it's Friday, January 14th. We are halfway through January. We're halfway through the first month already. Yep, time is flying by. We're 2 weeks into the first year. It feels like I just celebrated New Year's Eve like yesterday. Not too much that I want to talk to you guys about before we get started. Just kind of want to jump into today's video. There's some things going on in the background that I still can't tell you yet, but I'm trying not to like slip it. Like I feel like I'm going to spoil something eventually, but just stay tuned, okay? Make sure you guys are watching the beginning of these videos, because when I do eventually make the announcement, it'll probably be at this point in time. So make sure you guys aren't just like skipping to the news or whatever. None of you guys would do anything like that, right? Anyway, you guys know the drill, okay? Drop a like on the video, okay? Subscribe if you guys haven't already. Put your feet up and yeah, allow me to lay it on you. But guys, before we get into today's topics, I'm happy to announce that today's video is sponsored by Omax Cryo Freeze. Guys, if one of your New Year's resolutions for 2022 is to get back into shape and get in the gym, it's important that you guys know that it's gonna hurt. It's called DOM, delayed onset muscle soreness. It's completely normal, but it's one of the main reasons why a lot of new people quit their new fitness journey. Because of the pain, which is why you need Omax Cryo Freeze. Guys, Omax Cryo Freeze is like the equivalent of like an RPG potion. It's a natural, non-prescription cryotherapy roll-on specially formulated with targeted ingredients that help alleviate pain and discomfort from muscle soreness, sprains, aches, joint pain, arthritis, and bruising. And guys, the best part is that it basically works instantly. For example, sometimes I overdo in the gym and I get kind of sore. So all I do is just, take out this bad boy, roll it on whatever the area it is that's in a lot of pain, and then, I'm good. And then I can go back to the gym the same day. So yeah, guys, click my link below to get 20% off Omax Cryo Freeze. Enter the code Omni and the discount will apply at checkout. And again, special thanks to Omax Cryo Freeze for sponsoring today's video. So okay, we'll start with this because as soon as I started the video, this boy started crying. But here's the first Indy sighting of the year. I guess I haven't showed him for you guys in a couple times. He's doing all right. He's just crying at my door, like always. Why are you always crying at my door, Indy? I love you. The people miss you. So here he is, okay? Just just soaking up these pets, literally shoving his head into my hand. All right, so don't say I didn't give you nothing in this video. Now you definitely gotta drop a like. So my boy Wolf Phoenix said, Kirby and the Forgotten Land officially releases on March 25th, 2022. If you guys don't know, a new Kirby game is coming out. Basically Mario Odyssey, but Kirby, and also Kirby has a gun. Oh, it looks so cool. Was that his move? Doesn't he have that move in Smash? The side B, but with the hammers? I vaguely recall being able to do that. The Waddle Dees? Oh, it's cute. It's adorable. So the Waddle Dees are getting in prison, and Kirby's job is to go around saying hi and save everybody. Kirby fishing? There's so much you can do. That's crazy. Okay, so you pretty much get the point, right? The Adventures of Kirby. So Milk said, our guy Kendrick about to drop a movie before he drops an album. We've all been waiting for the long-awaited Kendrick Lamar album. I don't know how long it's been since his last album. I think the last album was actually just Damn. And it's been a very, very long time. And so we've just been waiting to see when the next Kendrick Lamar album would drop. I think last year we got like Drake and Kanye. But we've been waiting for the long-awaited Kendrick. We're just, what's he doing? What is he doing? Give us some music, man. Anyway, this tweet here says, Kendrick Lamar is teaming up with South Park creators Matt Stone and Trey Parker to make a live-action comedy for Paramount. So he's not even working on music. He's working on a full-blown TV show or movie. It follows a black man and turning as a slave reenactor at a history museum where he discovers that his white girlfriend's ancestors once owned his. Oh my freaking God. That's actually kind of funny. South Park plus racism, I'm up that part. A lot of things right now are all PG. Like everything is politically correct and it's all PG. And South Park has never been to be that. So to bring racism back, but with South Park, I know some of y'all thinking like that's problematic, but I live for it. I love it, dude. The first comment on this tweet says, so I got this idea for a comedy, smiley face. That's by the South Park writers, but it has Kendrick Lamar, smiley face, but he's a slave. But he's only reenacting as one. But his white girlfriend's ancestors owned his. So this looks really good. I'm excited. I would watch this frame one. I mean, Kendrick Lamar, South Park, racism. What more do you want in a TV show or a movie in order for this to be something that you would want to watch? At least curiosity wise, right? I feel like a lot of people are going to jump on the boat. And if it's good, it's good. And people are probably going to watch it. It'll be highly acclaimed. And if it flops or is bad or whatever, it can't be worse than Cowboy Bebop, right? Okay, so this story is absolutely wild. Stalag, and a lot of you guys asked me to talk about this. He said Logan Paul getting scammed, and it's a link that leads to IGN that tweet and said Logan Paul has confirmed that he spent $3.5 million on Pokemon cards that were fake. The box was actually full of G.I. Joe cards packed in Pokemon card boxes. Bro, how did that happen? That's absolutely insane, dude. Like, so it was a bunch of Pokemon cards. Like, the box itself was legit, but inside of it was just G.I. Joe cards. Like, where did he buy this, bro? In the black market of Pokemon? Like, I guess the official vendors don't exist anymore. And then, like, I just want to know who he bought it from. And it seems too funny to be true. Anyway, reading this news headline from IGN, it said Logan Paul made headlines when he purchased a box of first edition Pokemon card booster packs. But following speculation that Paul may have spent millions on fake cards, the YouTuber went to verify his purchase and confirmed they are indeed fake. Paul posted a new video today simply titled, I lost $3.5 million on fake Pokemon cards, which seems pretty self-explanatory, but the saga on how he got to this point is quite the roller coaster. There's currently a Pokemon card gold rush with first edition cards hitting valuations well into the thousands of dollars. In December 2021, Paul, an avid Pokemon card collector who owns a $150,000 Charizard, announced he purchased a sealed and authenticated box of first edition booster packs, which could contain rare cards worth a small fortune. So he spent $3.5 million on these cards, but does he think that he would be able to get enough money to recoup that cost, that $3.5 million? If the first edition Charizard is worth $150,000, I'm trying to understand, will he be able to get enough cards that will be more than the $3.5 million that he spent? Anyway, it continues and reads, says, however, Pokemon cards experts began to question the veracity of Paul's purchase. Observers noted that the box Paul purchased doesn't resemble previous boxes for a similar set, and the original seller changed their story on how they acquired this valuable case at least 3 times in the past. The box first sold for $75,000, well below the auction price. In response to the online speculation, Paul traveled to Chicago to verify his purchase with the baseball card exchange. A previous owner of the set claimed with BBCE verified the legitimacy of the set before, but Paul set out to authenticate his purchase in person. And it's a tweet here that reads, update on this, I'm flying to Chicago this weekend to verify the case with BBCE, the company who ensured its authenticity, to be continued. Now at this point, I don't get it. Like at this point, he's got to know it's fake, right? Like somebody from Chicago should have been like opened it up for him and been like, hey bro, there's G.I. Joe cards in here. Like you got scammed, right? Like I'm confused why he had to go all the way to Chicago and then eventually open it up himself and then eventually find out that, I don't know, maybe he wanted to do a box opening and that's why. I don't know. Findings were that while the exterior box showed signs of authenticity based on the aging of the case, once open, Paul, BBCE, and everyone else there discovered the Pokemon card boxes were filled with G.I. Joe collectible cards. Paul reacts to the discovery angrily, and the owner of BBCE says, we all got duped. Dang, that's crazy, bro. Anyway, guys, that's Logan Paul getting scammed out of $3.5 million out of Pokemon cards. Let me know how you guys feel. He'll be fine. The publicity that he gets from this will probably work out for him anyway, because then he gets to sell off his new Prime drink that he's been trying to sell with him and KSI. And $3.5 million for Logan Paul is probably chump change at this point. If you got $3.5 million to blow on Pokemon cards, that this they ain't financially going to hit him, you still don't want to lose $3.5 million. Like, no matter, this guy might be a millionaire, but you still don't want to just lose 3.5 for no reason. But my guess is he'll turn this entire situation into a way where he can recoup the cost, or if not, double it, because that's just what Logan Paul does. So guys, it's time to become sussy bakas, but in anime. Hiro Tanma, my boy Chefback, said, Among Us is getting manga. I thought you guys were trolling every time people put this here. Like, you guys kept telling me about it. There's 25 likes. I thought you guys were trolling, but apparently it's an actual thing. And yeah, it's just a quick update. It's not even a really long article. Among Us cultural saturation has reached new highs as it was announced today that the social deduction game would be getting a one-off manga adaptation and February edition of Bisatsu Koro Koro, a monthly Japanese manga magazine. So it's just a one-off manga adaptation. How long is this going to last? Is it just like, if it one-off is like one strip, or is it going to be an entire season? I don't know. This tweet here by Manga Mogura says, video game Among Us will get a manga adaptation, issue 4, 2022, next February 2022. How on earth, you might ask, can they turn Among Us into a manga? Well, it wouldn't be the first time that someone has dramatized the story. The short film has over 11 million views, turning the goofy murder your friends games into genuinely a tense thriller. So, I mean, it makes sense, right? I mean, you guys know Among Us. It's been here for a long time. There's been so many different variations of it. People have turned it into Among Us IRL, Among Us but this, Among Us but that. So Among Us but anime makes sense, like something they would eventually do. Seems like it's gonna be a manga. It probably already has become an anime. It's been animated like 50 million times at this point. So yeah, no one's surprised. But yeah, in case you guys are anime weebheads and you want some more of that in your life in the form of Among Us and SUSSY bakas, here it is. All right, so Name said Leafy got banned again. All right, well, I was trying to keep this hidden because, you know, Leafy's here, the dude, the commentary, the OG who got banned. It's funny how this kind of came back with Pokimane, with the whole harassment thing happening with her. But if you guys don't know, Leafy is here, is, you know, YouTuber who used to make commentary stuff about people. Leafy is just Leafy. He got banned a year and a half ago or so for this making constant videos about Pokimane non-stop, and then he just got ejecto cito cuzzoed from YouTube for basically, I think, targeted harassment. He's been trying to come back to YouTube, but to no avail. And it seems like, well, in the comments, I try to keep it hidden. Like, I don't want nobody to not exist. I'm not going to snitch or nothing like that. But since he's announced it, then I guess this is just public knowledge now. Anyway, if you come to his Twitter, he says, WTF, LeafyCast was the next Bitcoin. And it's a, what is this? It says, hi, LeafyCast. We'd like to inform you that we've received a circumvention of technologies complaint regarding your YouTube account. Upon review, we've determined that activity in your account violates YouTube's term of service. As a result, we've terminated your account. So essentially saying that, yeah, Leafy, you're trying to dodge your ban and we found you and goodbye. So he was trying to come back, LeafyCast. I guess he was trying to do something like a podcast, but with Leafy. And yeah, it got removed. Sucks, but it is what it is. The good news is that Leafy has his Twitter back. If you guys don't know, Leafy didn't have a Twitter at one point. So I guess at least he was able to exist here on this platform. But he's trying to figure out a way to create content. But the biggest content creation websites are denying him access. So yeah, the saga continues. Leafy is doing his best. Maybe he needs to try Spotify. Maybe he does Spotify podcasts. I don't know. But I do know that he likes the visuals. I don't know. Leafy's trying to create content. He's trying to come back, man. But he's down bad right now. And then just another victim of Pokimane. Bro, I don't know. I'm just making jokes about this, by the way, but people need to stop targeting Pokimane. Like, when you do, you die. Like, you either get eviscerated from YouTube or you get a 2-week ban from Twitch, bro. Like, people keep playing around. Like, they keep playing with fire when it comes to Pokimane. Like, it's like, if you're going to make fun of somebody, just pick somebody else, okay? Pick me. All right, let me stop playing. Anyway, that's Leafy. Banned on YouTube. RIP. Rest in peace. So, Kai, and a lot of you guys asked me to talk about this. It has to do with NFTs again, but this guy is getting eviscerated. It's only been 9 hours. And this man, you know what? I'm actually enjoying the whole evisceration of NFTs. Like, now, it's like sitting back and watching like someone just getting roasted for entering the NFT space has just been a really fun pastime for me now. I'm not a huge fan of NFTs, but watching people get roasted and canceled for it, I'm kind of enjoying it. Anyway, Kai said, Troy Baker making NFTs and literally everyone is roasting him hard. I didn't know who Troy Baker is. He's a voice actor. Someone told me that apparently he's a voice actor. He did Vincent from Catherine. He was also Kanji from Persona 4. So he's done video games. He's a voice actor for video games. Maybe he's done a little bit of anime, but he made a tweet that said this: I'm partnering with VoiceVerse NFT to explore ways where together we might bring new tools to new creators to make new things, allow everyone a chance to own and invest in their IPs they create. We all have a story to tell. You can hate or you can create. What'll it be? Oh my God, bro. Read the room, bro. Troy Baker, you are on Twitter and you are declaring war on Twitter, the NFT Twitter space. You will lose this 10 out of 10. There's no way. You don't have enough clout to fight Twitter, okay? Maybe if you're a dream and you start in NFTs, then maybe you will survive because you got enough clout. But you don't got the clout to fight Twitter, dude. With this, what is this NFT? What is this goofy looking thing, bro? Troy Baker. This is the NFT in itself. This looks like I could draw it. Like, come on, bro. If he's going to come out with an announcement about coming into the NFT space, at least get somebody to draw you, not looking like a freaking, like a second grader just like drew this picture and then someone colored over it. Anyway, looking at the replies, Keith just responded 7 minutes ago and said, man, a lot of us looked up to you. Hope you change your mind. Game Cage, Fidel over here, you know, doing the whole, this is the like, yeah, okay, bro, this is kind of sus. Dang, someone said you can create this, 2 middle fingers up, 10,000 likes, getting roasted. He's getting ratioed every single way you look at this. If you go back up, bro, he's got 7,000 quote retweets and only 1,000 likes. This ratio, this is a 1 in 7 ratio. This means that this man is probably on the 7th dimension of hell right now in terms of L plus ratio plus U fell law. This person said, Troy, this isn't just an I hate NFTs for the sake of having stuff to hate thing. NFTs have such huge consequences. Quote, you can hate or you can create, end quote, is so petty and such a middle finger to all the artists who have already been affected negatively by NFTs. You're better than this. This person said, I am partnering with the unfollow button. So here's another one. A lot of people are roasting this guy, Troy, right? But some people are trying to be like, hey, sensible, because they looked up to him and they're like, hey, man, let me just tell you why this is not it, instead of just, you know, destroying you. Mossball said, Troy, this is not about hate. NFTs are unethical. They have a severe impact on the environment and are creating a massive shortage in chips, computer parts, etc. Does that have to do with the fact that there's no PlayStation 5s? Do you know how NFTs are mined? Question mark. Have you done your research on any of this? I've been a big fan of yours for so long and you inspired me to get into voice acting, and I can't believe you just dive into this sort of project knowing the kind of damage it's going to be doing to our earth. You aren't creating, you're destroying. So guys, let's think about this. Okay, why is this a thing? Why are NFTs being so heavily pushed by these people, right? Like people who don't have any idea when it comes to crypto space, eventually at this point, they have to know the blowback that's happening from NFTs, right? When it comes to everything that's been happening NFT related, they have to know by announcing this stuff on Twitter, you're going to get extremely huge amounts of blowback, right? So either A, they don't care, because B, they are getting paid buco dollars to join it and support it, which is what I'm thinking about it, because the NFT is becoming already a $1 billion industry. It's people are making fat stacks when it comes to NFTs very easily, just pushing it out. A simple retweet. I have been offered, guys, on my emails, on my, I don't tell you guys this a lot, but when it comes to like offers on emails, I have been offered so much freaking money to shill out a coin. Just for a tweet, just for a freaking shout out on YouTube, for me to come here and be like, hey guys, I support Omnicoin and you should too. 10 seconds, bro. And they want to pay me buco dollars for it. Okay. The hustle me wants to go out there and like do it and be like, you know, like psych. You know? But no, I wouldn't take that money. That's too much. And that's a line that I wouldn't cross. Hopefully that doesn't age poorly. Now, and if they were paying me like $1 million, then yeah, I collect the check, right? But then I would be like, guys, like here's what we'll do. Here's what we'll do. Use this video as a reference. Okay, I'm gonna do it in the past. Past Omni is telling you guys right now that if I ever shill an NFT, it's for me to take their money and it'd be like, I'm out. But refer back to this video so you guys know that I'm just trying to collect that check, but I don't approve of it. Y'all can reference it all day long, because going forward, I can't. I'm not going to do it. Anyway, the whole point is that people are getting to the NFT space for money. They just want the pockets. They just want to get paid. Do you guys notice like all these people who keep coming out the woodworks with NFTs are just people? It doesn't make sense. They don't have to, right? It doesn't make sense unless they are getting that bag. There's no point joining this huge NFT sphere space, potentially ruining your career and your brand, unless you're getting paid lots of money for it. It feels like it's like the literal ultimate form of selling out at this point. I feel like NFTs, if you truly believe in it, right? If you truly believe in the idea of NFTs and in the space that it can exist, then work on fixing it first. You know, work on Ethereum 2.0. I'm smart. I know about the crypto space. I know about NFTs. I know about what needs to be done in order to make things better come to mining so that it's using less energies and resources, okay? If you truly want to bring NFTs into the space, first work on making it so that it's not draining so much energy. Figure out how it can be more self-sustaining versus like harming the planet first, right? Then people can be like, okay, guys, we figured it out. When you mine it now and it doesn't require, now it's just indie rubs. Like I have my own NFT, guys, called the Omniverse. And if you come to Omni fan art, by the way, guys, and just, that's my Twitter hashtag if you guys want to draw. But I've been making jokes about this whole NFT thing, and I've been having you guys draw NFT versions of my profile picture. And here's like with me with Sans. If you scroll down, there's one with me with Jinx. This here with me with Echo. There's a whole bunch, bro. And I have this whole NFT. And to be completely frank, I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys, because people have talked to me about this and reached out to me. I have now so much Omni fan art of NFTs, which are sustained by indie pet rubs. Okay, this is not an actual real thing. If this is a bit, by the way, I have so much though that I could go to OpenSea and create an NFT space filled with all my pictures, and there will be people who will fund me thousands and thousands and tens of thousands of dollars for this to happen, and I could probably make buco duco dollars off all of the NFTs that you guys drew for me. That is clearly 100% a thing. There's this dude, I'm not even gonna go into this story, but there's a guy who literally took a picture of himself for every day for like the past 10 years or something ridiculous. I don't remember, 5 years, 10 years, whatever. He took a picture of himself, and then he took every single picture of himself, this profile picture that he did, and he turned every single picture into a collection of NFTs. And now this guy is like a multi-millionaire because it caught wind and people started buying them out like crazy, like it's a collection in space. This NFT space can make you get paid real fast. And if I wanted to sell my soul, I think there's a very high chance that if I threw this stuff into the NFT sphere, that it could blow up and go wild. But I'm not going to, because it's unethical, man. I want the bag. I'm chasing the bag. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm trying to make money. I'm trying to sustain myself. I'm not trying to, I worked really hard the entirety of my life, and I'm trying to get to a point where hopefully I can retire and make content for fun. I'm not to be completely real with you, and I want to live comfortably. I want to eat a lot of food and all this jazz, but I don't want to do it at the expense of the earth, you know, getting drained, or at the planet dying. There's better ways to do it. It's not worth the L. Anyway, guys, it's NFT space. That's Troy, the VA, you know, getting roasted. There will be more coming, and you guys know that I will let you know when it does happen. He's trending on Twitter right now, by the way. 8,775 tweets, and it was more than yesterday. So yeah, let me know how you guys feel about Troy Baker getting into NFTs and the whole NFT space. And again, guys, Omni fan art, if you guys want to draw some more, it's sustained by indie pet rubs. Every time you guys draw an Omni fan art, I pet Indy 10 times and give him kisses. That's it. That's the energy. That's the trade-off. No draining of the energy or the planet. Just all taking care of my son. So, all right, guys, this is gonna be like a double whammy when it comes to video games. Both the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One got some updated information that is something kind of wild. First of all, 4K Edema said a lot of people are complaining about Sony making more PS4s than PS5s during the chip shortage. So if you guys do not know this, PlayStation 5, if you have one, surprise, it's very rare. You can't get your hands on one of these things because there has been a chip shortage in terms of making the PlayStation 5. So there's not enough systems available since there's not enough chips. So PlayStation 5's response to this is to make more PlayStation 4s in response to PlayStation 5 shortage, which sounds backwards, right? It's kind of like, yo, like you need to figure out how to fix the chip shortage, which I don't think that's what they can do. I think when it comes to the PlayStation 5, like PlayStation doesn't make the actual chips, right? They got to get that from somewhere else in order to create it and manufacture it. But since they're running low on those chips, they're like, man, dang, people want PlayStation 5s. I guess for now, we're just going to substitute and drop PlayStation 4s. It feels like it's defeating the purpose. Most people who want a PlayStation 5 already have a PlayStation 4, but I'm assuming there are probably still maybe, you know, there's people who are always like a generation behind. PS5 comes out, that's when people get the PS4. PS4 comes out, that's when people get the PS3. So, you know, there are probably people who still don't have a PlayStation 4, so they're like, look, okay, we can't stop making systems. I mean, we have to stop making systems, but I guess we got to just start making some PlayStation 4s. And so that's what Sony is doing. And in terms of the Microsoft universe, apparently the Xbox One is just being discontinued altogether. So I'm pretty sure making Xbox Series X's is also kind of difficult as well. I think they rely on similar chip things, but I'm not gonna, I don't know for sure. I don't know the details. I might be lying. But yeah, Throwaway said, hey, Omni, talk about how the Xbox One is being discontinued. And so yes, even though the PlayStation 4 is being recreated, the Xbox One itself is being discontinued from 2013, ending at 2020. I believe they quietly got phased out. Microsoft didn't even announce this at all. It was just something that was just slowly happening over time. And so yeah, I have an Xbox One. I don't think I gave it away, but I think I used this thing like twice, maybe 3 times. This joint at one point in time was just my Netflix machine. This was probably one of the worst purchases that I bought. Maybe it's my fault. Maybe I just didn't buy the games on there. But in between the PlayStation 4 and my, what was it, Nintendo Switch? Yeah, I never needed the Xbox One. So anyway, yeah, that's the 2 updates with the 2 games when it comes to Sony and Xbox One. Just some update and some gaming news. Okay, guys, so we got an update here on this whole disguised Toast situation thing. He fooled us all, but I still don't really understand what's going on here. Like, so, okay, there was this whole DMCA thing going on with Disguised Toast and Pokimane. Pokimane watched Avatar: The Last Airbender on last Friday, and then she got banned for 2 days. And then Toast watched Death Note for like 25 episodes, and then he said that he got banned for a month, and then he came back in 2 days. So technically, he just lied, and he got banned for 2 days. And now Emerald's saying it looks like Toast played a 5-hit move here, in which there's a Reddit post that says Toast reveals he DMCA struck himself.
Okay, there we go. January 5th. Okay, there we go. January 5th. 1 week. 1 week before I got banned. I messaged one Lily Pichu with an "Hey bruh." She hit me with the sup. I'm going to need you to DMCA strike me. Don't tell anyone though. Why? To scare people from watching anime. Is this going to work? How do I DMCA strike you? If you do it while I'm live on Twitch, it would scare a lot of people. Why it took so long for it to kick in?
So basically, he was trying to set up a way where he's watching anime, and then he gets striked. But this was all a plot for him to you know, I don't know. I don't know what Toast was doing. What I do know is that Lily made this tweet the other day and said, "Good morning. Toast asked me to DMCA strike him, but decided he wanted the strike to be real. I didn't strike him. Yesterday, he told everyone the initial plans anyway, and today I'm clarifying that I never striked him. Thank you. Please keep listening to my music." So did he actually get copyright strike? Did he actually get DMCA? Like, the idea was to get himself DMCA striked by Lily for listening to her music on his stream, which she doesn't do, by the way. But it appears that maybe he got actually striked for watching Death Note. I don't know what's real or not now. Now that we know that Toast will lie and do 5-head chess moves, I just don't know what's real. What I do know is that on his comeback stream, he advertised his YouTube, he was advertising his merch, and yeah, he was basically using all this publicity to just show off all the things that he wanted to show off. Anyway, that kind of wraps it up. I'm just going to be completely honest with you guys. That whole thing was confusing to me. This whole phase and genre, to me, it seems like just, you know, people on Twitch having fun with the fact that they can watch anime and I guess not get banned for it, or you can watch MasterChef and not get banned for it. Let me be complete. I guess let me just think about it this way. Let me think about it this way. Maybe they're suggesting and saying that you can watch copyrighted, you know, content and it's okay on Twitch, you know, especially if it's only a 2-day ban and they're just, that's what they're doing. Toast is saying that he was basically trying to dissuade people from doing so, but the entire meta here shows that you can just watch whatever the hell you want, take the 2-day ban, and then come back and have more people watching your content. That's what the meta kind of shows. I don't think this persuades people from not watching anime. I mean, as long as you're one of the golden boys and the golden girls, then yeah, sure, you can go ahead and do that and you should be fine. But this actually leads into the next segment, which you guys wanted me to talk about, because once Toast got DMCA strike and he came back, people were like, wow, you know, like 5-head, what a king, what a king, what a king, blah, 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 all this stuff. Apparently Toast did this because he had suggested and told Pokimane to do this and that she would be fine, and that's when she got banned. However, this turned into some kind of misogynistic, let me read into it. I'm not caught up, but let's just, you know, let's just transfer now. So Toast's last tweet on Twitter, he said, "I get striked for DMCA. What an idiot. Poki gets striked for DMCA. Quote, stupid leech, lazy, no content, trash moron, can't make any content, wears makeup, fat, ugly," end quote. And he says, "You can shit on me for watching anime, but some people are using this as a reason to be sexist and hateful to her." So, all right, when I saw this, I was kind of confused. I'm going to get caught up with you guys right now, but I do know that there's been a situation going on with Pokimane, and I think this is guy named JiDion. I think he's a friend of Aiden Ross, YouTuber, about a couple million plus YouTubers. We're gonna look into him, and you guys asked me to talk about it. But Pokimane basically got hate rated by this guy, and then when that happened, the guy himself got TOS'd from Twitch, banned, and people were kind of talking about what happened. So let's walk through the events together, just so that we can have the full 1-1. So okay, when you type JiDion in on Twitter, the biggest tweets that pop up, Keemstar is at the top. I don't know how he's involved in this, but Keemstar tweeted and says, so JiDion6 got Twitch banned for 2 weeks, telling Pokimane fans she has a boyfriend, hashtag drama alert. Should he have banned? And there's a video clip here that's 30 seconds of, I guess this guy is JiDion. I know that's Aiden Ross on the top right. And yeah, I guess we'll see what he said in this 30-second clip.
From Pokimane, I mean, if you're from Pokimane's chat,
yo,
and you have a penis, I'm gonna tell you this right now. She is not gonna you, bro. I don't care how much you donated. I don't care how many hours you watch her. She is not gonna you, bro. She has a man's. Bro, you probably don't want to hear this. You probably don't want to hear this. You probably don't want to hear this. But I'm sorry. I'm gonna break the fourth wall. And spoiler alert, she's getting down every night by another.
All right, so this is not something that we've, this isn't new. There's plenty of guys who come up there and talk about, like, Pokimane has a boyfriend. Pokimane has tier 3 simps. Why are you a tier 3 simp when Pokimane have a boyfriend? This isn't new. I don't know what prompted this conversation or what for him to start talking about this, but it's just weird because, at least so far, in my opinion, what I'm seeing so far, like, this is not the first time. Randomly throughout time and space, some guy will start talking about Pokimane and about how she has a boyfriend or doesn't have a boyfriend, and tier 3 simps, and when people are watching for her and simping for her, they're like, hey bro, just letting you know, man, like, she has a boyfriend. This isn't new. So like, I'm just curious what provoked him to start talking about this, and even if he did, I just to kind of repeat it, like, this is something that has happened habitually with a bunch of creators over a period of time. This is unfortunately normalized. Pokimane boyfriend thing is pretty played out, but people keep resurrecting it for whatever reason. Anyway, I scrolled down to the comments of this tweet, and Silva the HG said, Keem, if you're going to tweet something, make sure it's at least the correct info. He was banned for hate rating her. Okay, that's what I thought had happened too. So this specific clip, I guess, of him talking about Pokimane, whether he was joking or not or whatever, doesn't seem to be the thing that I think broke the TOS. I think what eventually broke the TOS, from what I understand, and I'm going to see if I can find the clip, is that JiDion, who got Twitch partner, I believe, as of that day, did what was called a hate raid, where he told all of his people from who he was watching on his stream to go to her channel after he hosted her, and I believe he told them to put L plus ratio when they come to the chat and just spam it. So Pokimane is she's just chilling, la 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 la, and then suddenly she gets rated by thousands of people all spamming in her chat L plus ratio, L plus ratio, L plus ratio, L plus ratio, completely disrupting obviously what's happening in her chat prior to that. And for her, I believe she at one point was like, okay, I'm just going to stop streaming because this completely ruined the experience, and this is not something that I don't feel like my chat should deal with, and it's not something she feel like she should deal with. By the way, as I'm looking for the actual clip, my boy Jake Lucky, man, said, no, you absolute moron. He got banned for hate rating Pokimane on Twitch, and these kind of posts are exactly what fuels the problem. Anyway, guys, here's the clip of Pokimane getting rated and what she did before she cut off the stream. She looked like she was playing Valorant with her crew, Valkyrie, Jade. And yeah, let's see what happened.
I think I'm gonna end stream because
I believe that's how it works. I'm pretty sure.
Like, as much as I can deal with this, I don't like that people from his community are whispering people on my stream.
What's so funny? I want to laugh.
Sorry, I thought I was muted, but I said I wasn't gonna.
I'll put up with the bullshit, but I don't want you guys to put up with bullshit, okay?
Damn it.
Okay, so if you couldn't hear between Valkyrie just laughing because she's probably just they're playing Valor, so she probably doesn't even hear what Pokimane is saying, or maybe it was even muted. But yeah, she's basically saying that she can put up with the BS, but she doesn't want them to put up with the BS, and then she closed her stream. So yeah. So you guys, after this happened, Pokimane actually put protected tweets on her Twitter because the harassment from the Twitch and her closing down started leaking back over to her Twitter. So she protected her account, and people were talking about the whole situation. So I mean, I see her tweets because we follow each other, but I'm not going to show it because it's protected. So I don't want to show protected tweets just because I have access to it. But people were talking in defense of Pokimane. Miskiff had said, sad how Pokimane still has to deal with misogyny and harassment in 2022. And it's even more sad how I have to say this publicly because people are afraid to stand up and say she's being treated poorly because they all be called a simp. So that's the kind of the common trend that happens on Twitch, is that if you stand up for somebody like Pokimane, or you stand up for some kind of women at all, this is just the internet in general. This was something that was much bigger like a couple of years back, and it's still kind of prevalent. But when you kind of defend women in this space, there's this whole response of calling men simp. And now we've kind of embraced it. Now we're just like, yo, we simp for our friends, man. I simp for my man friends. I simp for my women friends. Okay, being a simp is actually something we're turning into a positive phrase. But yeah, there's this whole thing about people are saying like, why are you defending Pokimane? You're a simp. She's not gonna screw you, dude. It's really toxic. So anyway, TSM Myth, or well, Myth now at this point, said child brains on the internet think I want to F Pokimane because I spoke out against the blatant misogyny today. How's your day going? And then he replied, I feel like this tweet could fuel the effing idiots more, to be honest. Sorry about that, but like, it honestly blows my mind that so many young people think that what happened yesterday was okay, just trolling, joking, and that everyone that has a problem with it is just sensitive. So I suppose the question now is coming to the fact is, what JiDion did, was it sexist or misogynistic? Was he trolling Pokimane because she is a woman, or did he do it because he is Pokimane is essentially what people were kind of pointing at and turning this whole thing into, I think JiDion, after he made his tweet or something, I don't know, I think he played the race card at one point. Let me double check. So when he got banned, he said it's bigger than black and white. So I think that's the race card. He got 14 days suspension, right? Then the next thing he did, which is kind of weird, his new profile pic was a picture of Pokimane with no makeup, which is, again, just, it's kind of weird, right? I mean, it's got 10,000 likes, but it's just, him still trolling and still making fun, I guess, of Pokimane. Continuing forward a day ago, he said, on a serious note, I'm gonna take this L because what I did really was TOS, LOL, but that comeback stream is gonna be something pressure. Love y'all boys. Banger dropping Sunday. So the meta continues. So you just get banned for, however long you need to get banned, and then you have your huge big comeback stream where everyone says, welcome back, king, welcome back, champ, whether it's watching anime or it's making fun of Pokimane. Anyway, continuing, JiDion says, I don't even know if I'm saying his name right anymore because the way that it's kind of spelled with the D, I don't even know. I've mispronounced anything anyway. He said, I'm not like these other YouTubers. I'm gonna defend myself when someone lies on me, 3 exclamation marks. My dislike for her has nothing to do with her gender, but her as a person. Don't get the two confused. So he's saying that he's not talking about Pokimane. He's not being misogynistic. He just does not like Pokimane in general, regardless of her gender. Which, okay, I'm gonna look at this objectively, right? Because so far, from what I've seen so far, just from clips and everything like that, I've seen him went on a 30-second clip tirade talking about Pokimane and her not having a boyfriend, appealing to the simps, and appealing to the fact that she is a woman and the fact that she will not screw any of the guys watching her stream. To me, this is conflicting information so far just from watching it, because when you're a guy on Twitch, you're not getting bombarded by women saying, hey girls, he's not going to screw you, okay? Like Hassan is somebody who has a huge viewer base when it comes to women, and you don't have like women Twitch like, hey, he's not going to screw you, girls, he's not going to get you. This doesn't work the other way around, and this only works because she is a woman on a male dominated platform, which is Twitch, which then makes it feel like that this targeted campaign had to do with the fact that she is a girl, since we are also talking about the fact that she has a boyfriend. Like to me, this statement and then what's been said and expressed is a contradiction. Okay, it's Phoenix Wright. So I guess this is breaking news. This is what you get when you watch this show. JiDion said we can't change overnight, and then he made a tweet in which he said this: my thoughts and statement. Looking back, I did do certain things completely wrong. My ideal content is to always put the joke on me, but I put the joke instead on others, which is going against what I stand for to begin with. I don't want nor need another creator's platform to help build mine. I have a great supporter base to get me further in my career than any beef could, so I'm gonna be a man and drop it. So, okay, I'm just gonna commentary on this so far. It's already done. The beef has already been created. It's continuing the beef at this point, which is probably lead to him being further suspended, right? There's no I didn't know who this guy was prior to him targeting Pokimane, but now I know, so it's already done its job. So I'm going to say that the effects of the beef and the drama have already established itself. Anyway, continuing, he said, I don't want to give a full statement here over text. I wanted to hit and stay, so I'll be doing one on Twitch once my ban runs out. In the meantime, all my supporters, keep all comments and thoughts on my social media pages only, please. I'm going to move better and smarter going towards the future because the movement is only going to continue to grow. In the meantime, we'll chill and continue to drop bangers. Appreciate all the support from my boys out there and appreciate the insightful perspective of others that I've affected but are still trying to get through to me in a kind but constructive way. I'm just really confused. I guess there is a very strong community fan base out there that feels like that I guess he's been wronged, or feel like, because I thought this was going to be like do something where he says, you know, my bad, you know, I'm sorry, Pokimane, I'm sorry that I shouldn't have did that. But I guess he's not sorry. He's more so just talking about his career and his fan base and his growth. And that in his creation is just talking about himself. Anyway, continuing, appreciate all the support from my boys out there and appreciate the insightful perspective of others that I've affected, but are still trying to get through to me in a kind but constructive way. I'm not too stubborn to sit back and listen to genuine criticism. It will only make me better moving forward. See you in 2 weeks. And it's bigger than black and white. P.S. The ending part of the message is not a race bait. It's a lyric from my favorite rapper. All right, I mean, but you're saying black and white. I get it. I've heard the song. I mean, I know it, but... You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so I'm just reading this and I thought he was going to apologize, right? I thought it was going to be like, hey, you know what? My bad, Pokimane. Like, even though I might not even like you or something like that, I shouldn't have sicked my entire community on you and disrupted your entire, you know, Twitch. You know, that's whether you like somebody or not, you don't have to inflict upon them in the way that he did. And I guess he doesn't feel apologetic about what he does because he hasn't said sorry, or unless he wants to say sorry later, but he hasn't said it in this statement yet. I mean, he hasn't said it publicly. He said a lot of things publicly, but sorry is not one of those things. So guys, we're going to wrap this up soon. I need to figure out, I need to hear this man talk outside of this 30-second clip. I need to understand what provoked him to, you know, kind of come at Pokimane the way that he did. Like, apparently he's not apologizing. He probably doesn't feel like he owes the person an apology, but like, what happened? Like, why? Why did this all start? And I guess we're gonna have to wait until see how he feels about it. But there's basically he went to IG Live, his own IG, and he talked about the situation some more. I'm just trying to figure out what provoked it, because if he's saying that it's not a thing when it comes to, you know, comes to Pokimane just being I'm just trying to figure out where did it all start, because what he did was kind of out of pocket, bro. Like, that wouldn't make her feel good at all for someone to come into my stream and hit L+ ratio and just swamp my chat with these people. Prior to that, making a statement talking about tier 3 Sims and Pokimane and all that stuff, and then it doesn't add up. So I'm just trying to figure out the source.
It's over, y'all. It's over.
Yo, JiDion, he makes really good thumbnails too.
Yeah, I make good thumbnails, y'all. But like, it's over for me, y'all. It's over.
Ew! I'm mean I'm grossed out by that. Ew! Like, I'm just... What? I'm not even someone who talks about sexual things. And to see someone else so openly do that, hypothetically, about me in front of thousands of others, that is some weird form. It's a form of like invasion of privacy that I can't even properly express.
Okay.
You're right, Pokey. My bad. I'm sorry about that. I don't know if you're a virgin or not, but yeah, that was an invasion of privacy, so I apologize about that. Like, let me get out your business. All right, one thing I will say, though, is she won't react to my video and give her piece. She's going to react to her friend's video and let his commentary speak for her. So I'm going to just say that. But you know what? We're going to move. We're going to move.
And not only do I support BLM, but I put my money where my mouth is. The amount of...
Pokey, I don't care that you said the N-word. I have 3 videos literally giving strangers the N-word pass. Like, it is what it is, Pokey. Like, you said it. It is what it is. I don't care. You guys know I don't care. But since you support BLM, thank you. You know what? You're a W for that. Thank you.
So, we've just been watching this for about like a straight minute or something like that. And to be completely frank and be completely honest, I don't dislike this guy from what he is saying. I'm just, again... I don't understand what started it. I understand where the visceral energy came in for him to say the things that he said, and obviously it made her very uncomfortable. So far, but he doesn't seem like a terrible person. So I'm just trying to figure out I don't know. Maybe it's just all an act. Maybe he's just playing around. Maybe he doesn't care. I mean, he's got huge supporters, 3 million subscribers on YouTube. The guy is absolutely freaking huge. So it's kind of like maybe he just does not care. But I just wanted to see his explanation so far, and I'm having a hard time finding it. That's all.
Thank you, Poki, for supporting BLM. It's bigger than black and white. Thank you, Poki.
Walk all the fucking time.
Thank you, Poki. I appreciate you for supporting us.
However,
Thank
the
you.
person that you're getting this information from,
Oh, what's up, Poki?
you should maybe talk to them about the manner in which they are treating people who have done similar things very differently based off their gender.
Whoa, Poki. No. Hold up, y'all. Hold up. Before we continue, Poki, I don't care that you said the N-word, but you said it. And I think it's funny, but I don't care. I am not offended, but I think it's funny. So I'm going to keep on posting it. That just is what it is. You said it, and I do not care. I just think it's funny. I've given a bunch of white people the N-word pass. There's 3 videos worth. Go check the Carfax.
Guys will shame guys that watch girl streamers. You can't watch a girl streamer unless you're trying to fuck them or...
No. I have 2 friends, Jessica49, and I have Selena's. They are 2 awesome female streamers. I do not think it's weird if you support female streamers. I literally watch a makeup channel. I watch Bailey Sarian. She does like murder mystery makeup. I love her. And she does makeup, and she talks about murders. I don't care if you're a female. Just me personally, I don't like Poki the person. It doesn't matter that she's a woman. I just don't like Poki the person. That's just me. I don't care if you guys could dislike whoever you want, but I just don't like Poki the person.
Okay, so I think I believe him. I don't think he's actually lying. I think the issue I think here's the concern, right? He's saying that he doesn't like Pokimane the person, that he's not misogynistic. Okay, that's his claim, and I have no intention of saying that he is a liar because I don't know who he is as a person. Just based off so far from what I've seen from him, I don't think he's lying, but the way that he did come at Pokimane was from the standpoint of kind of making fun of her for the fact that she is a woman. Coming at her, talking about the simps situation, her having a boyfriend and the whole sexual stuff, and all of that is only created because of the fact that she is a woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if you're saying that you dislike Pokimane, right? And this isn't misogyny, but you're using misogynistic jokes and comments in order to, make fun of her, then it's a catch-22, dog. It's like, it's kind of wild, right? It's like me saying that I'm not racist, and then I make a racist joke about a specific person, right? But I'm like, I'm not racist. I'm really not. But with this person that I dislike, I only dislike this person, I'm going to make racist jokes. And those two don't work hand in hand. And I feel like that's what's happening. Like, I don't think that he is a woman hater, yet I feel like he is using insults that only apply to being said woman, right? Do y'all see what I'm saying?
One thing I will say is I know for a fact Poki and her PR team, they went over this stuff, y'all. I don't have a PR team, Like, YouTube check not hitting like Poki yet. Like, maybe one day.
Don't want the chat to be...
It's like, if you want to talk about sexual shit, go off, King. Why do you need to involve me?
Rated, I feel like that's a pretty fair request. And you don't have to want to fuck someone to say that. But this is the response of JiDion, and he...
JiDion!
Are you guys going to say that Lud, even with all...
God damn it. I kept saying JiDion. His name is JiDion. All right, now I got it. I knew I was saying it wrong, but JiDion.
All his
DeMarcus
popularity,
Cousins,
fame, money, girlfriend is also only saying positive things about me because he wants to... Weird.
Poki.
But no one's saying that's it. Oh.
Poki, I have nothing. It doesn't matter that you're a woman. I just don't like you. Poki, if you had a penis, I still wouldn't. If you had a penis and you act the same way, I wouldn't like you.
Is it really equivalent to insult someone once versus spend like an hour or two shit talking someone on stream, constantly telling other people to go harass them, and then also on other platforms, and then also tell them that if you get banned, they should still harass them? I still don't understand. How? I want to know, Twitch, show me the math for the 14-day suspension. I would just like to know.
Oh, okay. Yep. I'm gone, y'all. I'm gone. Permaban on Twitch coming soon. Permaban on...
Is that because...
Hey, y'all. Pokimane is literally the Hillary Clinton of Twitch. I'm gone, y'all. Awful man.
All right, I'm done watching it. I don't know JiDion, but the dude seems absolutely funny. I can see why he has 3 million subscribers, but also this whole beef between them feels I don't know, man. So guys, let me just give you my verdict or TLDR of what I think about the situation. From what I've been watching, okay, and I don't know much about JiDion, but I don't think that he hates women, but I do feel like when he targeted Pokimane, the way that he targeted Pokimane was in a way that would hate women, which I keep saying over and over again, which then makes that a catch-22, which makes that kind of sus. I don't know if he wants to admit that, but that's kind of how I see it looking out from in. He seems like a funny guy. I see how he has amassed his followers and his base. He seems like a really funny, charismatic guy. His YouTube channel has 3 million subscribers. He's doing crazy numbers on YouTube. He has crazy 30,000 people watching him on Instagram at one point in time. So like, he's doing very well for himself. So he's right. He doesn't need to have this beef with Pokimane in order for him to grow his I guess popularity, I say. But at the same time, I didn't know about this guy until this specific beef. But it just seems like in a way where like Pokimane was kind of like just minding her business, right? And then stuff started happening, right? It's just like, and this happens to her over and over and over again. And there is a thing where people say like, hey, I don't dislike Pokimane, but she's a girl. I just like Pokimane because she's Pokimane. And I think that does exist. I remember it was like last year, or maybe it was a year before, a year and a half. I don't know. But people were going at Pokimane and they were saying they just don't like her personality. I believe there's a lot of people who actually truly just don't like Pokimane for her personality, not because she's a woman. I don't think every time somebody dislikes, like if somebody disliked me, I'm not going to say it's because I'm black. I'm going to say that maybe they just don't like my character or my personality. Same thing with Pokimane. If somebody says they don't like Pokimane, I don't think it's just because she is a woman. There is a problem there that exists, all right, with women in platforms and Twitch, all of that. We cannot excuse that. But also, we cannot say that every single time someone expresses their dislike for Pokimane is because she is a woman. She may have created a personality for herself where people do not like her, but not because she's a woman specifically. But we have to acknowledge that the platform on Twitch can be really unfair to women. You see where this is going? It's a little bit more convoluted, a little bit more nuanced, but I feel like people are kind of bucketing it into like one or the other. You're either A or you're the B. And I don't think it sits left or right. So like in my opinion, it's like JiDion. Like he seems like an actually cool dude. Like it's just like, look, you came at her and you came aggressively and you made her not feel good. You got TOS. Just say sorry and move on, bro. Like that's it. Like she wasn't feeling good from it. The comments that you made to her made her feel uncomfortable. I mean, unless you're okay with that, unless you think it's funny and you're okay with inflicting upon her and you're okay with making her feel comfortable and you're okay with that's how you roll, then that's on you. You don't want to apologize. You don't have to. But if that's not your energy, if that's not what you're about and you're not trying to make jokes at other people's expenses, which is what you've said on the Twitter TLDR or whatever, then say sorry and just keep it moving on. But like, my bad, I shouldn't have came at you like that, because that's wild. Because you got to understand that you got huge following, huge follower base. So when you come at somebody like that with that visceral energy, whether you're joking or not, you've got these freaking lemon heads, these 10, 12, 13, 14, 50-year-olds who are coming at Pokimane for real and harassing her. And they attach themselves to people like parasites, bro. They don't go away. This isn't a one-time claim. Now she's got to carry this for however long. They're going to follow her on Twitter, and they're just going to reply to every single one of her replies of L plus ratio. That's what she has to carry now because of the energy that you're kind of pushing in her direction, which didn't have to happen. It just cause and effect, right? And you got to understand the effect. And if you're okay with the effect, if you're okay with that harassment, if you're okay with the people coming out and attaching themselves to Pokimane like that, then that's on you. I feel like now I'm talking to JiDion personally, but that's how I feel about the situation. Yeah, let me know how you guys feel about this whole Pokimane, JiDion, misogyny, Twitch situation that's going on. I don't think it's black and white. I don't think everyone who dislikes Pokimane is misogynistic, but I do think that misogyny does exist on the platform, and I do think it's very important for guys specifically on Twitch and streamers to talk out and speak out publicly about this situation, because in the long run, I still strongly believe that Twitch is toxic and very strongly misogynistic. Okay, it's being a female creator means that you have to experience some things that only you as a woman will experience, and it's not something that I as a guy can say. I was talking to a friend the other day, and she was telling me about some of the experiences that she was going through with Twitch, harassment, stalking, all of these things that I've never occurred would actually occur. I've never even thought about, never would be inflicted upon. And she was telling me like all of these many things that she had to go through. I'm like, dang, that sucks. That would turn me off from streaming, right? So that's just the normal. But then you add on top of things like this is happening. It's just not something that you want to pack on. We gotta got to be good to people. And at the end of the day, like, I guess you don't have to be good. You can be a mean person. You can be rude. You can make jokes or whatever. But like, just the outcome, the lasting outcome. I don't feel like JiDion is about this energy from what I've seen. So I just feel like an apology, my B. I shouldn't have came at you like that. That was a little out of pocket. But let's move on from this beef. GG's and just move forward. That's what I feel. Anyway, let me know how you guys feel. But all right, guys, that's all I have for today's video. Long, big, chunky, wungy for the day. I mean, obviously, we talked about the whole Pokimane situation with JiDion, but yeah, it's kind of wild with the news that's been going on, man. I mean, again, I'm not going to assume that everyone's going to just be good to each other, but try to be good to each other. I mean, at least like just the energy, man, that you put into the earth, I feel like is really important, right? I know we're kind of going back into that situation with Pokimane, but I don't want to look at JiDion as this evil villain type person, okay? Again, it's not black and white. You know, we talk about what Chief Keef, but like, I truly feel like that he is not a terrible person, and I feel like Pokimane is also not a terrible person, and this kind of energy doesn't need to feed back. I mean, it creates, it's drama. At the end of the day, it creates information, it creates talk, it creates conversations, it creates content. It allows me to make this video and talk to you guys about it. So I'm not going to sit here and don't do it, right? Because it creates content for us to talk about, important discussions that need to be had, but just, I don't know. I don't think it's worth the drama. I don't think it's worth the content. I guess people exchange clout, right? People will do things for clout, and people will do anything for clout. And even then, and I'm not talking about JiDion because he doesn't need it. He's already got the clout, right? He's already done it. He's already gave the end passes or whatever. Like he's already made up his base, and I don't know what he did to create it, but I don't know. Maybe I need to take notes. You know, I try to be a non-problematic dude. You know, I try to just, you know, be real with you guys, talk with y'all, and chill. That's kind of what I do. And you know, they're doing well off of it. I'm sustaining, all right? But maybe if I get into some drama, maybe if I start bringing some bad energy into maybe if I start getting like crazy, you know, start calling people and then the attention comes, and then the cloud comes, and then we have the cloud army, and then we can use that to L plus ratio anyone. Anyway, I'm just playing with you guys. If you made it to the end of the video, drop the like, subscribe if you guys haven't already. Have a great weekend, and I will see you guys for sure next week, probably both Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And again, about the things and the projects that I'm working on in the background, I'm still trying to prepare. I don't have a lot of time because I'm doing so much, but just stay tuned, okay? Watch all of the video, all of the contents if you can, and yeah. But all right, guys, I'll see you later. I love y'all. Thanks for watching. Again, have a great weekend. Stay safe out there. Omicron's still going wild, okay? Keep your health up, and stay vigilant, y'all, and brush your teeth because I smell your breath. And yeah, take it easy. Peace.